So this is the Church of St Mary's in West Stow. It's about 10 miles south of Thetford in Norfolk, but it is still in Suffolk. It's part of the Brecklands. It's open. And it's about 2.5 miles from West Stow Anglo-Saxon village. So it's of Norman origins, with a 14th century tower. It's recorded in the Domesday Book of 1086, and it was held then by the monks at St Edmundsbury Abbey in Bury St Edmunds. It was derelict by the 1800s, and it was at risk of being demolished, but the Victorian residents stepped in and saved it. They fundraised for it, and so the interior is mostly from the late 1800s, around the 1880s. Inside it does have an 11th century doorway in the north wall, which is the oldest part of this building. 14th century south doorway with that 14th century porch, as you can see. There's a 14th century chancel arch and a 14th century angle piscina. As a way of fundraising for the church, it has opened up its little car park to the public, and there is an honesty box on the wall as you drive out to leave a donation for being able to park there. See this bench here, dedicated to Charles Ernest Lakin. He was born in 1878. He was a doctor specialising in dermatology and a fellow of the Royal College of Physicians. He was a bachelor and died at his home in West Stow Hall on the 2nd of May 1972. He was 94 years old, and this bench was erected in his memory by his niece Jane for the pleasure of his many friends. Bring a book, take a book. This is in the porch. So here we are inside. Got the font there. Bells there. Font lid there. Lovely, peaceful place. This church is in the hands of the Church Conservation Trust, but it is still used. There is a service tomorrow, in fact. All the carvings in the roof there, if you can see them. And this is what they call the angled piscina, 14th century. as this church was derelict. It goes without saying really that the windows are all Victorian. I'd say the structure of the building is mostly Norman still. It is advertised as open daily, and today is a Saturday. It's about 10:30 in the morning and it's open. St Mary's, West Stow.